Am I live? Hey, y'all, welcome to another episode of Sipping and Tripping. I'm your host, Martel. But before we get this party started, we gotta start with some music, y'all. So let's start with some music. I'm trying something different. So y'all just gotta bear with me for a minute, okay? Okay, we're not gonna do the music. How about that? We're not gonna do it. We're just gonna go. So, I ain't been on live in a minute, y'all. Um, let's just say we got a whole lot of life going on right now. And when I say a whole lot of life going on, it's a whole lot of life going on right now. Like, you know how they be like, oh, I'm doing life right now? Baby, I'm doing life right now. And I ain't signed up for this. I ain't gonna be doing all this life, but we're here, we're doing it, and we're about to do this. So, right now, we're live everywhere that we need to be live at. And we have a lot to talk about. But before I start talking about all that stuff, let's just have a deep dive into what's going on in life. Um, Sometimes in life we get like a wake up call, and it'd be like, "Bitch, you need to get your shit together. You need to stop doing this, doing that. That ain't cute. That ain't funny. That ain't hot. That ain't petite." And you really like you ain't got no choice but to get it together. So let's just say I'm in that get together phase right now. I'm just like, oh shit, I gotta get this shit together, huh? Well, that's all right. We getting it together. We getting it together. We ain't got no choice but to get it together because I mean, if we don't, then what? Now, I don't like the angle of this camera. I'm letting y'all know this right now. So all y'all watching me, I am not liking this angle right now. But we're just gonna make it do what it do right now. And all of those who are listening on the podcast, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank y'all for loving me. Thank y'all for sticking with it, bitch. You know, all these weeks of me not coming on here doing my job, giving y'all the hot topic, celebrity news, and current events. But I'm going through life just like y'all going through life. And it's a rough time for me, like it's a rough time for you. Look at this face. Look at this hair. If you hear it, you hear it in my voice. You hear the shambles, the anguish, the shenanigans. um, we have a lot going on right now, y'all. And not only do we have a lot going on, Wendy Williams has a lot going on right now. It has been announced a couple weeks ago. You guys probably already know this already. That her talk show will be coming to an end. Um, it's unclear if she's gonna come back and say bye to us or not. But she gone. I mean, Denmark Mercury said goodbye. And I mean, she hasn't been on the show all season. Like, sponsors pay for Wendy Williams. They're not paying for all these other people to come up here and do the show. Like, that ain't what they want. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But allegedly, Wendy has some other stuff in the oven, and hopefully she coming back. I mean, I hope so. They're saying that she might have like this big old multi-million-dollar podcast deal, and I'm over here like, Wendy, podcast deal? Can I get some of your? Oh Lord Jesus, some of that podcast deal? Because I want to eat too. When I want some podcast deal, but they're giving Joe Rogan like what, $100 million? I think $200 million. They can give Wendy 300 million. Don't y'all agree? Y'all should. Hello. We need some millions too. I need a couple thousand. Just give me a couple thousand for right now. I'll be all right. Give me like 50,000 an episode. I'll be good. Maybe I'll come every week. I won't be late. I will talk about whatever y'all want me to talk about. We can talk about Wendy and the show being canceled. We can talk about Sherry Shepherd getting her spot on primetime TV and how she's coming on to be a talk show host now. We can even talk about Jennifer Hudson, who just announced that she's getting a new talk show next year in 2023. And we can ignore the fact that Nick Cannon talk show was just canceled today. Now, I didn't think Nick Cannon was a good talk show host. I feel like he was good on Wild and Out. And the other things he do outside of making music and making babies. But I feel like right now is like everybody want to be talk show host. Like everybody want to be Oprah. Who's gonna be next Oprah? Who's gonna be next Oprah? Child, it's me. I'm on my way. I'm coming to save y'all. Okay, I'm coming. Just wait. Be patient. But Nick Cannon, I mean, he has a lot going for him. I'm sure he has some babies to make. Hey, I'm sure he has some babies to make. I'm sure he got some stuff to do. Um, I would not mind having one of Nick Cannon's babies. I don't know how that would work because I don't want to lose my figure. But I feel like me and Nick Cannon will have a wonderful child. And we would name our baby something like Capri Sun because it would be like something like the sun and the earth and like the capes of Capri or the juice. It'd be lovely. I just need like one or two babies from Nick Cannon. That's it. Let's just do that. Let's do that, Nick. Nick, I need a baby. Call me. We're gonna do this. I mean, I know physically it's physically impossible for us to do it, but I would love practicing making a baby with Nick Cannon because I feel like it'd be good. Is that weird? I think it is kind of mildly weird. But I feel like I would do it. I would do it. Judge me. Okay, I would do it. But Sherry Shepherd has a show. Nick Cannon's canceled. Jennifer Hudson. Do we even like when Jennifer Hudson talk? When she talks, do we even listen? Y'all didn't even buy her music. So are we really gonna listen to her on a talk show? Let's see. But anyway, so Tinder is doing something really monumental right now for all of you scammers and duplicate dabbers, whatever they call it. Tinder will now be allowing users to run a background check on their matches. That means that if you say you're making $50,000 a year, you can't make a 48 because she don't know. $48 a year, okay? The Match Group, Match.com, OkCupid, and Hinge partner with women's founded nonprofit Garbo last year in an effort to provide people with more transparency and information about whomever they may connect with. The program will source public records and alert someone if their match has had any prior arrests or convictions, as well as notify them if they have been registered as a sex offender. Now, registered as a sex offender, I feel like, okay, that's that's good. We're okay with that, okay? Boom. However, what if that person got arrested when they was like 18 for being 18? Like, why is that your business? He's 35 years old. He didn't change his life. Why is that your business? I don't know. I feel like it has ups and downs with that. So, I don't know. But, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Is it? I guess it's good. I guess. That's for y'all, though. I mean, I guess I just like to find a man the old-fashioned way. Go to the grocery store or the bookstore. You run into him. You invite him over. You make him some meal. Get him food. Give him a drink. Then you go all the way. Then you fall madly in love and break up 2 days later. It's a good old-fashioned way, okay? Let's go that way. 50 Cent is on a campaign to help bring Monique back. The actress, comedian Monique has, as she said, she's been blackballed from the industry because she decided to be vocal and come up against the gatekeepers, as she calls them, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Oprah. And let me tell you something. You're already coming up against Oprah, Tyler, and Lee. That's a whole lot of gates to have closed on you, okay? We ain't got too many black people in the industry already. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I stand with Monique. I stand with what she's saying, and I believe her. I feel like what she's saying is true. So, 50 Cent said he wants to bring Monique back. He said she's funny still. She's tart. She's young. And it's time for y'all to stop trying to cancel her. He was like, y'all need to cancel some people who do more. I feel like the baby ain't got canceled yet. How is the baby uncancelable? Y'all would cancel him for like literally 2-3 weeks. And he'd be right on back doing whatever he was doing. Whatever the baby does. That's amazing. I'm kind of in all of that. I'm in all of it. But 50 Cent said it. So 50 Cent has what, three, four? He has BLM. He has the other show, Raising Canaan. He has Power, but other Power, Bug and the Party. Another one coming. He got 4 shows right now on TV. So if he wants Monique back, Monique is coming back. So I'm excited to see what they do, what they work, how they work together. Um, the Kardashians are in like the little news right now, y'all. I don't know what's new about that, right? But the Kardashians are in the news because they did an interview with Vanity Fair, and they said, give advice to women. And they said, you want to be a successful woman, get off your ass and work. You don't get nothing without sitting on your ass. Kim Kardashian said, get off your ass and work. And I guess Courtney had echoed what Kim said. So the fans are like, bitch, you don't even work. What you got going on? You the poorest Kardashian. What is you doing? I'm like, well, she has to come to filming. She has to eat her salad in her salad container. So y'all leave Courtney alone. Let Courtney eat her salad, okay? I feel like Courtney's like the only Kardashian who's just like over everything. Like Courtney could probably go live on a farm with her kids and her man and just be comfortable and be good and wouldn't even care about being in the limelight. Kim would be on the farm. Like, I need internet. I need Wi-Fi. I need to take my selfie. How do I take my selfie? I need my selfie. But then again, I could be reading Kim totally wrong. Maybe Kim don't give a damn. Who knows? So Starbucks, McDonald's, Pepsi, and Coca-Cola have suspended business in Russia amid the Ukraine invasion. Now, everybody's like cheering them on and all this stuff. This is just me in my mind. That's how my mind works. I wonder how much money they were actually getting. Like, are they taking a financial hit for doing this? Is this like a really big hit for them? Like, I mean, McDonald's we got over there. The burger places we got over there. Like, is it hitting them in their pockets to take money out of that? Like, these are global entities. I don't know. I wonder. Let me ask somebody. You think so? What are you thinking? Now, hold on. You think it's like a big hit that they losing? No. It's like a dime in a bucket. So I mean, I'm not gonna be cheering McDonald's on because hey, McDonald's girl, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But they did it. Now they said Pepsi and Coca-Cola suspended their business. McDonald's and Starbucks. So is there Burger King over there? Is there Wendy's? Like, I don't know. I'd just be happy to be thinking. I'd be like, is this so now we're gonna go out and really support Coca-Cola now? We're gonna really support Pepsi, we're gonna really support McDonald's, we're gonna say, oh, you guys stand with Ukrainian people, so now we're gonna really buying from y'all, so y'all not losing no money really at all. I wasn't even gonna talk about this topic. See, y'all be trying me. Y'all be trying to get me to talk about it. I was trying to talk about Kelly Clarkson making her settlement divorce from her ex-husband now, Brandon Blackstock, who she had to give him $1.3 million plus $115 million of spousal support a month for 2 years, and she has to give him child support. But all he gonna have the kids for 1 week a month. Now listen to this. He gets the kids for 1 week a month, and he gets $50,000 a month in child support. I would watch those kids for 2-3 days, Kelly. You giving out checks like that? I would babysit for 2-3 days. I promise you I would. Like, and since when do you need child support for taking care of your child, man? Don't you got a job? What is you good for? Well, I promise you, I knew that their marriage wasn't gonna last because she was really good friends with Reba McEntire, and that was his stepmom. So when Reba and her husband got divorced, which is his dad, I had a feel like they were divorced too, and they did. I'm not trying to say y'all I can gaze into the future and your living life may be a dream, but call me Raven when it comes to that, okay? Child. Um, so many shenanigans we just be like, chill, we're not even gonna talk about. But we're gonna talk about Nas. Nas is being sued by a photographer. So Nas posted a picture of himself, Tupac, on his Instagram page, and now this photographer, who sued several other people before in the past, is now suing him for posting a picture of himself. Isn't it crazy that somebody can take a picture of you and now they own it? And now you post that same said picture, and now you have to pay them because you posted a picture that millions of people are posting every day. Crazy, right? I'm telling you, your business who think twice sometimes of posting some pictures like, I want to post a picture. Don't come sue me and take all my millions I ain't got to get. That's on the way. Because they on the way. They just ain't here yet. Um, you guys already know gas is high. Gas is like $27 a gallon. So now prostitution has actually went up. So people can pay for gas. So now you're like, so if you are prostituting on the expressway, right by gas stations, so they can put gas in their car. It's really crazy out here in the streets. But if you need a good time, go to the local gas station and get a good woman or a man for a good time. And we'll move on to the Dark Knight. So Marvel has unveiled this new movie, Dark. That's not which I tried it. Oh, I tried it. DC Comics. I'm sorry, Marvel. DC Comics has unveiled their new movie, Spider-Man, which stars Robert Patterson as Spider-Man. Oh shit, as Batman. Batman. DC Comics, Batman. Robert Patterson is Batman. Zoe Kravitz is Catwoman. Well, I haven't heard anything about Batman and Robert Pattinson portrayal. Only thing I've heard about so far is um, Zoe Kravitz being so good. So, congratulations, Zoe. But I feel like this should have been a Catwoman movie, not a Batman movie. That's interesting. Um, I probably trying to hit a topic. Somebody texted me talking about all this shit they're talking about. I'm like, I don't know who you're talking about, child. But now they talking about it, and I'll be talking about it now. We're talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Um, we're gonna move on to. Oh my gosh! I tell you. So our auntie Nene Leakes is making her way back to TV. I seen this morning. The report came out last night. Nene Leakes, um, Lamar Odom. I don't know what's going to get a DF show. Nene Leakes, Lamar Odom, Dream Dow, Todd. No, it wasn't Todd Bridges. I don't know who else was on the show, but there's a couple of different people. Probably people we don't even give a damn about. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. People we probably don't even care about. Oh, Big Frida, the Queen Diva. Oh, yes, we love Big Frida. Big Frida, the Queen Diva, are going to be on the reality show together. Now you guys probably wondering what show it's going to be. It's a new show. Not really. It's a revamp. It's going to be a revamp of BET's his show called College Hill. So instead of bringing back the College Hill experience with teenagers and them going to college and figuring their way out in these HBCUs and stuff, it's going to be celebrities who never went to college or graduated from college, I guess, attending classes maybe, and they're going to be figuring it out together as celebrities going to college. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. I would definitely be watching for Big Frida, the Queen Diva, and any leaks. Yeah, that. Oh, I don't want to say this is not the move, but meaning, all you gotta do is apologize to Bravo and Andy Cohen. Stop talking about them for about 2 to 6 months, and you can come back on the Housewives and take your throne back, girl. Like, for real, we want you back on the Housewives. We want you back, man. We want you and Portia and Phaedra back. I didn't tell you guys I was drinking tonight. I'm drinking. I'm not gonna promote them because they're not paying for this, I'm drinking a cocktail. It's prickly pear flavored with a grapefruit mixer. It's really good. It's very refreshing. It feels like summertime in my mouth. Like right now, I'm on the beach. My mouth is just like levitating. But it's not levitating like Miss DeLuca, who's on her second copyright infringement over her hit song Levitating. Mama is being sued. This is what happens when you don't write your own music and you trust the system to write your music. You don't do your research. You get sued, and they sue you. So, DeLuca, I'm gonna call her what do we call her? Dola Pete. I hope you got your coins together, girl, because they gonna blame it on you. How you doing, girl? Hope you're all right though. Um, I just, I'm just y'all. You ever been in a space in your life where you felt like your back was against the wall and you like fighting your way out from that space, but you can kind of start to see kind of clearly. You can start to see things what they really are, how they really are, and you can kind of work your way out from being in that corner because you think you in the corner, but really you just looking at the corner. You can really just turn around. You ain't in the corner no more. So I think I'm getting to the place to where I'm realizing like, Reach, you're in this corner because you put yourself in this corner. And I think I've been working through this for the past couple of weeks right here, right now. And the one thing that rang true in my mind is you can be alone in any facets of your life, whether it's relationships, friendships, whatever. You have the ability to cut people the fuck off and live your life to find whatever form of happiness you want that to be, right? And somebody told me the other day what their idea, I think I told you guys a couple weeks ago, what their idea of happiness was. They said, I'm depressed as shit right now, but when this happens, that happens, I'm going to find my happiness. This is what happiness looks like to me. And I've been trying for the life of me to figure out what does happiness looks like for me. I ain't figured this out yet. This is going to be a journey we're going to go on this year. We're going to figure out what does happiness look like. Now, if y'all know already, more power to you. You tell me in the comments, what is your happiness? Well, I don't know yet. I need to know. What is happiness to me? Like, I know things that make me happy, but what is happiness? Like, what is true and true bliss? What is that to me? Like, what is it? I'll be sitting back and I'll be thinking, like, what is just going to make me radiant from top to bottom? Like, I can name these big ass extreme things, but I know, like, I'm a realist. So I know even when I get there, there's going to be other problems that are going to come up. So, like, yeah, different, but right now, in the state that I'm in right now, in the space that I'm in the area that I'm in, what does happiness looks like right here? I don't know. I'm lost, y'all. I am fucking lost. I don't know what happiness looks like in this moment, in this form right now. I know what would make me happy, but happy is temporary. So I think we all need to strive for what makes us happy, what makes us smile, what makes us move, like what is going to make you just radiant, right? Like, I feel like I'm better when I'm using myself to my full potential. When I'm working from my creativity zone, I'm better. But does that make me happy? Am I happy when I'm around this person or that person? But is it happiness or happy? Like, we're trying to find happiness. We're trying to find something that's going to linger. Yeah. We're still working on this, y'all. We're going to work on this until we figure it out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to figure this shit out. What is going to make us happy? Right now, I know what make me happy, what make me glad. But these are things that are problems being fixed. But what in my life is going to make me want to get up and run and jump for freaking joy and smile and be happy and dancing like I'm in a damn musical up and down the damn streets? I don't know. I watch those movies and I'd be like, who the fuck is that happy? Now, me people, they be happy like that. I'd be like, oh my gosh, are you in a musical right now? What song is playing? Good Morning Baltimore? I, yes, I said a reference to Hairspray. Like, what is playing? Because in my mind, I'd be like, this ain't no musical over here. This is like some Shakespeare shit over here going on in my head. Like Shakespeare mixed with like a chola. I mean, because I like cholas, you know, they're like lovely. They're like my spirit animals. Like with the big eyebrows overdid, the lip liner with the razor blade on the tongue. Oh baby, my spirit animal is a chola, and that is not racist. That's facts. I'm so stupid right now. I'm supposed to give y'all hot topics, current events, but my mind is like in a million different places, and I feel like, you know, we've grown closer to each other to where we can kind of move how we need to move. And you know, I think when this show took a turn a couple years ago, you know, when we started churning, you know, we got to a more intimate sweet spot sometimes where we can kind of be real with each other. And right now, being real as fuck with y'all, like, I'm trying to find out what makes me happy. Because right now, a lot of shit ain't making me happy. It's making me look at myself like, bitch, why are you settling for this? Like, what are the reasons? I don't know. Like, I even have an issue when I miss certain people. Like, if I hear a song or something like that, I miss somebody. Like, well, why do you miss this person? They make you no good. Like, why do you give a fuck? I don't. I never understand that. But you know, I'm trying to figure this out right now. But yeah, I don't get it. I don't know. Um, we're gonna work this out, and we're gonna figure it out, and we're going to get our shit together. 2022 is about getting our shit together, being in a better headspace, learning, growing, experimenting, experiencing. You know, we're just gonna. It's gonna be a whole new wavelength, a whole new vibe, and I don't feel like talking about no more celebrities. Fuck these bitches. These hot topics. I'm gonna be back next Wednesday with a whole show. It's gonna be thought out. It's gonna be planned. This show right here is just like pieces from broken pieces. I love that. Now, just my favorite. Because sometimes I feel like I'm just a piece, but it's broken into several different millions of pieces, billions of pieces. You know. But y'all know the theme. Y'all know what it is. See you guys next Wednesday, same place, same time. And I love y'all. Like I really do. I really fuck with y'all for fucking with me, and for just staying and being consistent and with a bitch. You know, I've been going for almost 3 weeks, and y'all still been listening to the old podcast. Like, oh, you know that podcast is up there still. So thank y'all so much. I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll be back with you guys next Wednesday.